Welcome to this week's episode of The Last Refuge. I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, DM Jazzy Hands, and with me I have...
Byzdera.
Hit.
Bria.
And Flik.
We're getting down to it, y'all. This is the final chance that the crew has to defeat the beast. Last week, they got some incredible news from the second assistant librarian. They learned how to suppress all but one of the elemental creatures inside the beast at a time. Achieving that has so far proved difficult, but there's still time. The team knows that this is do or die. The situation in the world is dire. People are dying. Islands are being flooded and burned, shaken apart. But there's hope. Will the team succeed? Will they save the world after all these millennia? Or will the cycle begin again, but different? Because this time is different, no matter the outcome. Let's find out. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
We don't have time, and I'm going to cry. So should we jump into combat?
Let's go, please.
Yeah.
Great. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a round. At the end of the last episode, the crew had fallen to the ground, been hit by debris. Flik, Kit, and Bria were knocked out of the air and fell to the ground, Flik feather falling them to get them to the bottom safely. When they hit, unfortunately, the beast created a pool of quicksand below them, restraining the four actually that had hit the ground. Mirko was also restrained by the quicksand. Kit, fortunately, had taken her turn just before to fly up 30 feet. Great, 30 feet, he said confidently, to avoid the quicksand itself. And it is now Mirko's turn. Mirko getting his first taste of moon magic as he pulls out the wand and looks around to you all and says, "Why the fuck did I let you talk me into this?"
Thanks, Mirko.
He points the wand up at the beast, Fireball's range being plenty long enough to get it 100 feet up above you. He feeds a little extra magic into the spell, using 2 of the charges of the wand to do a 4th level fireball at the beast. And the beast makes a dexterity saving throw. It makes it, but ultimately not sort of the point. And so Mirko rolls 9d6. We are looking for at least 30. The mathematical average of 9d6 is 31.5. Let's see. I'm going to read these numbers out to you. 2 5s is 10. 2 more 5s is 20. 1. 1. 1 is 23. 2 is 25. And that last die is a 5.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus. That was very mean.
I hate you so much.
If it had been anything other than the exact number, I would not have done that to you, but that's good content. What can I say? Hold on, I'm being messaged by the story consultant to do a rules check, and I am saying no. Final ruling is that what I said is true.
Beautiful. We love it.
Okay.
You watch as the fireball explodes. This creature, first of all, to be very clear, had no hope of dodging the fireball. It was enormous. But it could shape itself around it, and at first you think maybe it has. Maybe the creature managed to avoid it by pulling that part of its body away, and the fireball almost disappears inside of it. But then you see the scaled wings begin to spark and then go dark. And you see the stone bits disappear inside again. And the water that's been dripping down over this whole area stops. And left is still an enormous, amorphous form, but one purely of fire. And its wings beat the air, but the air passes through them. It has no more control of the element of air. And so it begins to fall. It does fall directly down. And though it is a creature of fire, it lands with a enormous, dull, bassy thump. Kit, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure. Let me roll again. It was cocked. All right, that's fine. It's a 14.
Okay, so unfortunately you don't make it quite out of the way. As it passes through you, it's almost as if the creature is taking time to solidify its single elemental form. And so it isn't that you all are crushed underneath it, but there is a weight and a heat that you all feel as it passes through around onto you. And each of you takes 18 fire damage. Sorry, 20 fire damage. Math is hard.
We don't get to do a dex save.
You are restrained and automatically fail dexterity saving throws.
I see disadvantage. on
Then
the
make
restrained
dexterity saving
positions.
throws with disadvantage.
Thank you. I would rather do that. DM, I would like you to take a look at my dice for a second.
Okay. Flik.
It's 10.
Okay. And Bria.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood what was happening. What am I rolling for?
A dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Got it. That's a 25.
All right. Bria and Byzdera, you two with your evasion take no damage. Flik and Kit take whatever number I said. 20. Yeah, 20 fire. Mitigated however your things mitigate.
Right.
Mirko sees this coming and once again yells, "How did I get tucked into..." And then Mirko's gone. Mirko rolled a 31 on his moon magic,
Oh.
which transports him to the astral plane for a time.
All right. Well, see you later.
Oh, God. Okay.
At the end of Mirko's turn, the DM pulled out the stat block for the beast. And will beat its fiery wings, which now have enough solidity to attack, but still it doesn't seem that they will hold it in the air. As to which of you it attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. Flik.
I'm giving it disadvantage.
Yeah.
My one and only time.
Well, that's a crit fail then.
Great.
It beats its wings, but you're underneath, inside of it. It's not super clear, but the wings don't work wherever you are.
Perfect.
And that brings us then to, it was Mirko's turn, Byzdera.
Still same? Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trigger Shell Warden.
Trigger Shell Warden, which brings the net down and restrains the beast.
And
in your,
restrains the
absolutely.
beast.
So you just, I think the method of this, now that they have the Situation Room scry, is that you just scream a name into the air.
Shell Warden!
And somewhere, a very satisfied and excited Liara barks orders. And one of the airships that has been hovering around the island, the heart of the world, flies overhead and releases a truly ginormous net made of shimmering gossamer cave fisher threads. And it falls much faster than something that airy looks like it should, but it lands on the beast and restrains it. And you can see the fire of the beast and just its sheer strength tearing apart the net immediately. But it will last for about 6 seconds. For an amount of time that you could probably measure pretty simply. And so the beast is restrained. Kit did make a concentration check for her moonbeam, and it does remain. So that is excellent news. Byzdera, at the beginning of your turn, as you are currently in the space of this fire creature, you do take another 3 fire damage, mitigated however your character is mitigated. Go ahead and take your turn.
Now that the creature is on the ground, is it within 30 feet of me?
I mean, you're in it.
I'm
so
on
yeah,
it.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's on you, but yes, go on.
Great. I'm going to do 2 searing radiant sunbolts.
All right.
And because I have disadvantage and it has disadvantage as well,
It is canceled.
it's canceled out.
Yep, so flat
Okay.
roll.
Flat rolls. Well, that one's not gonna hit.
Okay, listen, it's very overwhelming what the situation that you are in.
And I don't think a 17 is
17 doesn't hit. Byzdera is like, I'm hot!
I'm
Here's some sunlight. I'm
trying.
hot. Yeah, have some more sunlight.
Not working.
Anything else, Byzdera?
Can I know that I'm stuck. Can I try to move / like key point disengage? Or
So your
key
speed
point-
is 0, so
Yeah.
dashing or disengaging would double 0.
wouldn't just
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Can I try to jump? Does that do anything?
You can make a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay. That I will try to do that.
Sure. I'm just imagining. It doesn't matter.
It's an 11.
Yeah. I mean, you see Byzdera sort of go.
Try to get out of it. Bouncy,
Don't look too much like a worm. We know Beast likes
It's
worms.
gonna eat
Yeah,
you.
right.
It's gonna eat you. All right. At the end of Byzdera's turn, it doesn't do anything because I think it's out of legendary actions. Yes. Okay. So at the end of Byzdera's turn, we move over to Bria. Bria, you are also inside of this creature. So at the top of the round, you take 10 fire damage, mitigated however it needs to be for you.
Okay, I am going to cast Hex.
Okay. Hex presumably upon the beast.
Correct.
God.
Wouldn't that
Move
be
along.
This whole
Thank
time
you.
Bria was evil.
Yeah,
and
I mean-
it's on Kit. I'm taking on the captain.
Hey,
Uh,
it was Bria all along. Listen, I got 2 more of you to do the all along joke with. We have 1 more
Well.
episode, so. All right, you cast Hex. Go ahead and roll me. There's no save, there's no attack roll for that, but I do need you to roll percentile.
okay, let's do that. That is a 26.
26.
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Evens, Flik, odds, Byzdera.
Are we switching again?
If that's what's about to happen, I called it.
Oh my god.
Bria, your perspective suddenly shifts.
Oh my god.
Bria, roll a d4.
Oh
So happy.
no.
A 2.
A 2. Okay. This lasts for 3 rounds. You are currently in Flick's body, and Flick is currently in your body.
I pull out the pan flute and I start playing.
No, don't do that. Don't take out
The pan flute.
It's magical. Don't play it. Oh my god.
I didn't hear a word she just said.
Okay, I just listened to this episode like yesterday to get me in the mood for this, and
Here
what
we
I
are.
did was I went do 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 do, and then I started singing timpani. So I go.
Okay, Kit, did you have a comment on the
I
situation?
have a very important question.
I'm so ready.
When Flik takes his turn,
Yes.
does that mean Bria gets another turn out of Flick's body, or does Flik have to take a turn from Bria's body?
No,
I believe it means. What a
Flick.
good question.
We need it to
Please
be.
let it be the first thing
please
I
let it be the
said, which
first
is
thing.
Bria takes a turn from Flick's body.
My
because Bria's body has already expended.
Expended the energy,
Yes,
right?
So it's Flick's
my
body.
Sorgens and Robert's disagreeing with me, but my instinct is that your initiative was based on your dex score, which is based on your body, and I think it would then be the body's turn.
Okay. Okay, I just needed to ask.
That's what
Yeah. Wow. God, the things that there was no way for us ever to plan for.
Oh, there was no way.
no, there was no.
What
way.
did I say at Thanksgiving dinner?
I didn't
Yeah.
believe you.
Okay.
Okay.
I spoke it into existence.
You
I
did.
am the divination
You
caster
are-
here.
Rithmala, we found her.
We found Rithmala.
Oh,
my
this kid all along.
Okay, one more. We got one more. We did.
Who is it? It's you, right?
It's me.
All right.
Holy cow.
Oh, wait, that's Uza. I said the wrong person.
Oh,
It's
it
not
doesn't matter. It was
Rithmala.
still funny.
It's still funny.
Holy
What?
shit.
Who the hell just went? Bria, right?
Bria just
Bria.
Bria's
went.
body just went, and I'm getting
And
more
hexed it.
notes. Right. Okay. And hexed it. So Flik in Bria's body. There is still an action remaining available to Bria's body. What?
A bonus action?
No. Hex is a
Regular.
bonus action. What action
All right.
does
Captain.
Bria want
Not
to
Captain,
take?
but Bria. What am I doing?
Do you want me, or do you?
I can't believe this happened. I'm
want-
sorry.
I'm delighted, and it's the two of us again. It's the
Yeah.
This is, I
Um,
never in a million years, but here we are.
Shall we just do a little short bow?
Oh, absolutely. With a +1.
Uh-huh. You are restrained, so with disadvantage, which means no sneak.
What are my numbers?
Oh, sorry. You roll flat because it is also restrained, but there is an instance of disadvantage, so still no sneak. But,
What are my numbers?
I believe you're at a +10 with the short bow. Is that right, Bria?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a 27 to hit.
That
Nice.
hits.
And-
it's a D6 plus
5.
5. Oh, it's a
Plus
+1, right?
6.
And
Magical
then we get 14 radiant and an additional d6 necrotic.
D6 necrotic.
How much damage did you
Yes.
say? 6.
That's an extra 3.
Got it. Okay. Just very confused. Flik is like, well, it's in my hands.
Well, I know this. I've done this before.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, we are up to the body of Flik. The body of Flik
Hey, what's
takes
up?
5 fire damage, which I believe is halved. You track that.
Mhm.
Mitigated, however, then your body mitigates that. And Flik's body. What are you doing?
Listen very carefully.
Bria's body starts screaming at Flik's body.
Listen very carefully. You must cast.
We have telepathic bond. Just
That's-
say
yeah,
what
that's
you
what I'm
want.
saying. We
Screaming
have
in your mind, sure.
And all of us are like, ow! What happened?
It's like, can you shut the fuck up, please?
Everybody be quiet for 2 seconds. It's very stressful. You must cast Hunter's Mark on the beast.
Okay.
And that is your bonus action. And
Okay.
then it is your job to call on the art.
Okay.
Can you do
I
this?
do. I do both of these things.
Amazing.
All right, you cast Hunter's Mark, and I need
And
you to
the whole
roll.
time I go, I'm Flik. I'm casting Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Roll percentile, please.
38.
What if it was the same thing? What if we switched again?
You know what? And
Switch back. That would be helpful.
That would be fantastic.
Bria, or Flik's body, roll a d6.
I don't like
2.
2 funny-looking little jellyfish-like things appear floating in the air next to you. They both turn and look at you, Flik's body, and go, "Holy shit!" and start flying away from you as
Well, of
fast as they
course.
possibly can.
Flick's body is terrifying.
It really is.
Yeah, I'm just starting to Robert show text him.
gosh. Wow.
Bria's like insulted by this.
Yeah, of course she is. Of course she is. Okay, that is the end. The end of the bonus action. You watch now, and now we'll get to the part that you want to hear about, which is you see again the coruscating magic sort of goes across it as the divination the enchantment of Hex and the divination of Hunter's Mark combine. And again, there is that sucking sound, but this time it is so much louder because it is all that remains of the elemental portion of this, well, now body. And again, the fire is consumed, but what is left behind is an enormous, same shape that it was in that moment, but its fluidity seems to have reduced. It is still amorphous, but it seems much less fluid than before. And it is perfect crystal. Almost perfectly transparent if it wasn't for the little bit of light that shines through the storm clouds and the canopy. And it looks as if the central node, the prison that these creatures are held in, has expanded to encompass the whole of its body. And you can see inside the roiling colors of the elements, red and green and blue and yellow, bashing up against the sides of this crystalline form, trying to get out. And you know, it's only a matter of time before it does. But for literally fractions of a second at this point, but enough time to do what I know you want to do next. It is a elemental-free, mile-wide crystal prison. Flik's body.
I'm Flik. I'm calling Liara.
In the situation room, somewhere, Liara just thinks to herself, sounds like Bria. She couldn't even say my name any louder. Of course not. And she excitedly barks out more orders. And the second airship joins the first as 30 people leap to their deaths. Let's be very clear.
30 glorp people.
They volunteered.
To be fair.
Says Byzdera, who played a glorp person for several episodes.
Hey, yeah, it was fun.
Leap off of the ship, and I mean, it's a mile wide, it's hard to miss. Land in different portions of the creature. Exactly right. Dealing 130 unmodified points of fire damage.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yes.
Should we do some Tinkerer too while we're here?
Bria, first of all, remember
Karen?
that you also have sorry, gods above, Flik's
Flik's
body.
Yeah, trust me.
You have an action remaining as well.
You know what? You have magical weapons. Go for it.
You
Wait.
have
What do you wanna
Talanis'
use?
bow.
Oh, you got Talanis' bow. That's right.
Or if you have, let's see.
That is at a +8 question mark?
It is.
A +8 flat because you have disadvantage, but so does the beast or whatever.
22?
22 does hit.
No, yeah, no earth, right?
Does hit.
And that's a 1d8 + 1.
Sorry, I'm doing multiple things. That's 4.
Okay.
You get 2.
And your second, again, just like Bria's body, the two of you are like, we don't both know how to use bows. I guess
Yeah,
that'll
something.
What's it to +8?
8.
It's a 18.
That's not going to do it. So again, just you don't have a ton of room to like maneuver these bows, right?
Like waist high in earth.
Waist high in earth and covered with the rest
With
of you by this
fire.
no, by crystal.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a
Sorry.
great situation. All right, that brings us then at the end of Flik's
Are
body's
we
turn.
doing the Tinkerer or no?
I mean,
I can't. Can we do it this turn?
You've used one. You used Liara, right?
Yeah.
So no.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, action, bonus action. You ain't moving. It is the beast's turn. You are all your lower halves are freed from the quicksand, which disappears and exploding out. It's quite forceful. Is all 4 of the elements returning at the beginning of the beast's turn to their form, and so you are still engulfed in flame, but now also water and some lightning and a little bit of dirt, just for funsies.
Yay.
It's going to make a Constitution saving throw at the top of its turn to avoid the moonbeam. That's a 21 to save.
that'll do it. Why is it doing so well today?
I've been rolling way better than I was yesterday on those.
All right, that's 28 is what I rolled on the die.
Okay, so half to 14.
Plus my 14 for my wings.
Right. That brings, it is the beast turn. It brings us to the beast again. We now see the beast is just very upset and is going to take flight. Is going to
attack of opportunity.
is going to take flight up just enough to get off the ground, and then is going to create a tidal wave.
We can attack.
Coming, it is not more than 5 feet away
Okay.
from you.
That's
The tidal wave comes out of it from below, and so slams you all into the ground. I need strength saving throws from everyone.
Is our strength both -1? Bria?
Yeah.
Listen, it couldn't have happened to two better, more compatible characters. What can I say? All right. Yeah. Byzdera.
21.
21 is enough to save. Flik.
I'm
Which-
Flik. I
Oh
rolled
god,
a 6.
Flik's body. Okay, great. Bria's body. Sorry.
2.
2. And Kit's body that is Kit still.
16.
God. All right, Byzdera saves and is thus the only one that is not knocked prone as she comes out of the ground. But she will take half damage, and the rest of you will take the full damage, which is this much plus a few more. Oh, look, here's 2 more. 3, 7. $42 is full, 21 is half. This is bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm assuming I'm like hovering. Well, now we're all on the ground together, so I'm definitely within 30 feet of my friends. Who looks worse? I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay, Kit, just
yeah.
just to start with this, since you did fall, that's another 8 bludgeoning for you on top of that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I did not assign anyone. All right. Want it? Who wants healing?
I'll take
Bria's
some,
only
but I'm
gonna take half of that.
Okay, so
Flik, you
Flik's
took the
body.
most of that.
So Flik's
Wha-
body.
Sorry, why is Bria only taking half?
Can't she uncanny dodge it?
No, it was a strength saving throw. Uncanny dodges for attack rolls and evasion is
Oh.
for dexterity saves.
Never mind.
All right, evens are Flik's body, odds are Bria's body. Flik's body is going
Hilarious.
to. I'm going to negate 24 points of damage on Flik's body.
Okay.
So what was the original total?
42.
Thank you. That is the beast's turn, which now brings us to Kit. Kit, it is your turn.
Oof. Okay. All right.
Oh, and sorry, before you go, Kit, this thing, once it has slammed you all into the ground, takes off and flies back up above the tree line, actually. So flies up a total of 90 feet. And Byzdera, to answer the question that is coming, this creature has an ability that allows it to fly past you without taking attacks of opportunity.
That's what I say to that.
Alex, Bria has 20 hit points left, so you know.
That Flik has 16.
Okay.
That is an
I
eyeliner.
have healing hands if you want to use that on her.
We also have Fiona.
Yeah.
Fiona.
Don't
I
forget.
feel like we might need to pull that in soon.
Kit.
Interesting. Okay, great. I am. The problem is that it flew away. That little bitch.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, so first of all, I will use half my movement to please stand up.
Yes, please
and
do.
fly 15
Rough.
feet into the air,
Yes.
which is all I can do.
Great, it is now within 75 feet of you.
I'm assuming we're in stormy conditions, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I would like to. So I'm gonna drop. You'll see Moonbeam winks out.
Great.
And then at a point just above the beast, you see
Oh, no.
sparking into air a giant cloud of lightning.
Yep, that's on me. Mhm.
And I'm gonna do.
Stormy conditions. Come on.
Yep. Thank you for that. It's gonna be a 5th level call lightning,
All
which
right.
is gonna make that 6. 6. However, whatever this
Whatever
is
die is.
that is in my hands right at this moment.
Call lightning is dex, yes.
I think so. Yes, it is.
That's an 18 to save.
Just saves.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second. I just have to do.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna use some of my solstice magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna use empowered.
So Kit grabs those magic threads that become the lightning bolts and just ties them together and forms these thicker cords of magic to make sure that the lightning strikes true.
Yes.
Yes. That was so good. That was so good.
It's so satisfying to hear.
Oh, okay. That is 35 points of lightning damage.
Yes.
You watch as up in the air, again, you get that suction sound as the fire and the earth and the water this time suck inside of the creature. This time, with its scaled lightning wings, it does manage to stay aloft. It maintains its control of the element of air, but you have managed to, once again, suppress 3 of the 4 elementals. Kit, I need you to roll a percentile.
46.
A 3rd level magic missile targets you, Kit. How long ago did she have that shield? When does... Because I think you're immune to magic missiles still. I think that lasts for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely been less than a minute. It's been
3rd
3
level
rounds.
is 3, 4, 5 magic darts come out and
Oh,
fire
thank
straight at
Lord.
you, and each one of them winks out before it can
Good
touch
deal.
Oh, thank goodness.
you. That was going to come in handy.
Okay. Phew. Let me...
I believe you have a bonus action left,
Frick.
right?
Yes, but it's too far away for me to do what I want to do. Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
I can't do what I needed to do, which
All
is
right.
really unfortunate.
As this incredible sort of serpentine storm dragon looking creature stays up in the air, it looks down with a hatred, and it is going to do the same as last time. You saw the turtle mouth open and form a sort of black voidish vortex in its mouth that then winked out and became the quicksand. A similar thing happens here, but instead of quicksand appearing, you all are suddenly caught in an area of that corpuscent, those balls of lightning, and I need everyone this time to please make me Constitution saving throws. And that is, I believe, all 4 of you. Yes.
+2, Bria.
Byzdera?
You're a
18.
+1.
Yeah, that'll do. Kit?
14.
That is not going to do it. Bria? Oh, sorry, Flick's body. Damn it.
13.
Okay, not going to do it. And Bria's body. 8. Okay, so everyone but Byzdera, you find your muscles seizing up, and all of your speeds are halved. That brings us to... Oh, Marco, who I think he winks back in at the top of his turn. Oh no, until the end of your next turn. So at Marco sort of... What did I miss? And
Bria will turn to him and say, well, I'm Flik. Join us.
Wasn't he here with us the last
I
time
don't know.
this
Who
happened?
cares?
No, because that was
No,
the
it
Southern
was-
Island.
I am making a decision not to ask, he says.
But he still can cast his spell, right?
He cannot. It's at the end of his turn that he returns to the material plane. Sorry. That brings us over to Byzdera.
Telepathically, Byzdera's gonna take a free action to say to Kit, any suggestions or just what I want to do?
I mean, you can't get close enough to put your burning hands on him, right?
I cannot. No.
Then whatever you want to do.
Okay. Do we want to do Tinker? Okay.
Why not?
I'm gonna call on Tinkerer.
Bria, Byzdera, Flik, and Kit, I am elated to play my part in assisting you in saving the world. You're not alone. I've been working on this thing that you can use to maybe help you win. I promise it will help. Well, it's not like I could test it. It's a bomb. I made the sun. but it is a bomb. And now that I've had a glimpse at the real thing, I promise you, this one is radiant.
And this time you just hear, somewhere off in the distance, you hear the twang of an enormous sort of trebuchet. And arcing over the treetops is a really, in the end, at least at this moment, a kind of underwhelming looking little shiny silverish ball. And it comes over arcing the trees, and it lands and sort of falls on the back of the Tempest. And there's a moment of absolute horror where all of you sort of think that maybe it didn't work. And then it explodes.
Woo!
And the Tinkerer's Radiant Bomb does 80 unmitigated radiant damage to the beast.
Cool. Then, as a action, I am going to turn on my radiant consumption.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use a key point to take the dodge action.
Sounds like a plan. The end of the turn, you take 4 radiant damage,
Yeah.
and we go to Bria's body.
Bria's body.
God, what a nightmare.
Jennifer's body, but Bria's
Oh my
body.
gosh.
Interesting. You know what? A firebolt sounds like just the thing that we need to do here.
It'll certainly reach it, at least.
Is that okay, Bria? You think?
Yep,
All
yeah,
right,
absolutely.
let's do it. What's the
Let's hit it.
modifier there?
That's a great question.
I don't know what your intelligence score
Your
is, so I don't
modifier
know that.
is +6.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, that's a 17.
That's not going to hit.
Not gonna hit.
All right, bonus
Use
action.
your lucky. Use your lucky. Use
I
your
can use a
lucky.
lucky, actually.
Use a lucky.
I should do that.
Wait. You do that, and then I'll say something.
Yeah.
That's what was it, a +6?
Yes.
24.
That is
To
enough.
hit,
That'll
yes.
do.
And
I was just gonna remind that I think you gave this body bardic inspiration.
I did.
Oh my
Sorry, I
god.
haven't used any lucky yet.
The bard finally
I'm not
gets
used
to
to
use
keeping
his
track
own.
of bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
All right, that's amazing. What's the what's the D10?
3 D10.
Ooh.
3d10.
All right, 1, 10, 14, 24.
Is it worth
All right.
re-rolling one of those?
Yes. Oh, but we
Or-
have to take it, right? No,
Have
4.
to take
Leave
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
4, I think.
Yeah.
is-
All right.
Bardic
Bonus
inspiration.
action.
I'm adding the bardic
I
inspiration.
believe that might have to be weapon attacks.
No, it's-
Can you double check somebody?
Weapon damage roll.
Weapon damage, that's
when
fine.
an
Okay.
attack roll is made. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
No, it's
It
valid
still
question.
gets damage. It still gets damage.
However, Bria's body did hex the beast, so you do get a d6 of necrotic to add to that.
And 14 radiant.
And 14 radiant.
That's an extra 3.
All right. Anything else, Bria's body? God's above.
I think I'm finished.
Great. I'm so glad to hear it. Flik's body. When you guys go back to back too.
Yeah.
Didn't something happen after the firebolt was cast?
What was the?
Because that was an evocation spell, and I do believe that I conjured.
Oh,
some
that's right. I
lightning.
always think Conjure Lightning is evocation. Yes, it does. The air elemental sucks back inside of it, and it falls back to the ground. I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws again.
That's high, though, for Bria.
Just only one person needs to stay up.
Let's start with Byzdera.
Crit fail.
Okay. Kit,
20 adjusted.
that'll make it. Bria's body.
What's the modifier?
I just called you Brick,
Plus
which
9.
is
What was it?
9.
Plus 9.
So that's 18.
That's not enough. And Flik's body, God's above.
It's +6.
What's the 22.
Okay, so Kit and Flik's body succeed and will take half, and you all take 31 bludgeoning damage. Halved, it is 15.
Flik took half, full.
Flik's
You took-
body took half. Bria's body took full.
But evasion.
Oh, but takes half. Yes, because
Or
of evasion.
whatever.
As
So
do
you have 7 hit points
Oh,
left.
so 31 and I get 16?
you get 16. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
That brings us. That was Flik's turn. What's up?
I'm so sorry. I'm so confused with the bodies.
Flik's body takes 15 damage.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It is anything else for Flik's body's turn.
I think that maybe we need some help from a
We
friend.
need some healing.
Flik didn't call the Tinker. That was
Byzdera.
Byzdera.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want me to call Fiona?
We need
I
it.
think we need it.
All right. So once again, I'm gonna say I'm Flik, and I call Fiona.
All right. As you call Fiona, Liara is thrilled to hear it again. She's, I mean, it was worth it
This
to
is
all
a good job
concentrate
for
in
her.
one. She is just yelling at everybody, giving orders, and she's living her life. And as she does, somewhere Fiona casts the most powerful spell of her life. She is casting it through a series of magical sort of channels that Octavia and other casters have provided for her. And you all have 200 hit points to spread amongst yourselves as you feel the need.
Flik has 1 hit point left. Flik's body
Yeah,
has
no.
1 hit point.
Bria has 7. Yeah.
You guys fill up first.
I've got 22. So if I could just take a wee bit.
Okay, so
How much
Sore.
do you need to get up to full?
to full 97.
97. And Bria?
To full, I need 80.
80. That's 177. How much do you need?
Like 60.
60.
So if you each take 60, and then Byzdera can have 20, that will take you up to 200, if that feels simpler. Nobody's at full, but
Is that okay for everybody?
We have other healing
just keep
things.
it simple.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great. All right. So you all feel well bolstered.
Just do a damage.
Oh, yes, anything.
Something high level, doesn't matter.
It's going to be a synaptic static or shatter,
Alright.
whichever one you want.
I want to do Shatter. I've always wanted
it's
to do
nice,
Shatter.
isn't it?
Bria's been waiting to cast Shatter for years.
How do I do this?
You'll cast. It's a save.
Constitution save got a 20.
It saves, and it still takes half of 5d8.
21 is the total.
21 is the total, bringing us to half. Uh-huh. That was actually really easy math that completely stumped me. All right. Bonus action or move, Flik. It's body.
Can
Nope.
No.
Like, okay, no is
Or you
right.
can get
Okay.
bardic inspiration if you want.
Oh yeah, I want to give Bardic
yeah.
Inspiration to Byzdera.
Now, wait a minute, Bria. Bria's mind. What do you do to provide bardic inspiration from Flik's body?
You know what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Great. That's what I just needed one bump. That's all I needed. The beast's turn begins and the elements explode back out of it, and it is down where all of you are. And once again, it begins to fly up a bit, and it looks down upon you, and it once again is going to create, it worked last time, it's going to make another tidal wave to splash you all to the ground. Strength saving throws, please. Byzdera, what'd you get?
18.
That is not enough. Not enough. Flik's body.
18.
Kit, who is in her own body.
2.
2. And the last one, which is Bria's body.
9.
9, all right. You are all knocked prone. None of you were in the air that time.
I was 15 feet.
Oh,
in the
yes.
air.
Okay. 30. You all take 69 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. Kit, you take an additional 4 with the fall.
Flik's body is down.
So is Bria's body. Because there's no uncanny dodge or evasion for that, right?
No,
for
it's a
this
strength
one.
save.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Kit and Byzdera still up?
Yes.
Barely.
Okay. That brings us to Kit's turn.
Okay. I guess we're gonna do some healing. But you know what?
Oh, Mirko. Mirko's not looking very good. I will have to go check his hit points later, but...
Oh.
It's a thought.
Oh.
mm-hmm.
You know what?
What?
I think that
Go ahead.
I just don't think that was very nice of the beast. I think that was very rude. I think we need to go back in time.
All right.
I think we need Zebo's help.
Zebo!
Oh, there you are, Kit. It's Zebo. I'm sorry, I can't do more. I've been forbidden from tampering with time, so I've had to save a fraction of a second just here and there and tuck it away. I hope it's enough. Give my best to your family. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Zebo is ready to go. Our little Zebo claps his hands together, and the little cogs and timepieces all over his belt and his armor begin to turn backwards, and we go back to the beginning of the beast's turn. The beast is on the ground, and the elements explode out of it again. It flies up, and it looks down. Oh, and you know what? It has to roll to recharge to see, because this is a recharge roll, so there's a chance it won't be able to tidal wave you again. But it rolled what it needed to roll to recharge. So it's another strength saving throw from each of you as it attempts. It has a strange, it's like I've done this before. Deja vu all over again. Byzdera.
Crit.
Yes, Byzdera saves. Kit.
6.
Flik's body.
3.
Bria's body.
4.
All right. Okay, not quite as good. 45 bludgeoning this time, and you are all knocked prone. Oof.
And what's the extra that I take?
Oh, and the extra that you take this time is 2.
Okay.
You take half, yes.
So you said 45?
So 22. Kit, we will need at the top of your turn, we will need a concentration check on the Call Lightning.
Okie dokie.
And that's a DC 22.
Well, that's not gonna happen, so it doesn't matter. It
Okay.
goes away.
All right, but it is your turn.
Okay. How far up in the air is it now?
It is back to 90 feet.
Oh my god, it's so annoying. Couldn't it just have flown 75 feet up in the air, perhaps?
Well, you can. Oh, because you need 50. Yeah, I see.
So angry that this thing is only in the air.
You all keep bringing it down.
Yeah, but I can't. It gets in the air before I can do anything.
You have ranged attacks. Kit, it's your turn.
Listen.
I'm listening.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're gonna do the same thing we just did.
Listen.
Although I'm out of 5th level spell slots, so I guess it's gonna be 4th level, and let's hope that I roll. Wow.
Okay, a 4th level Call Lightning.
I think so.
All right. Go ahead and it's an 18. Go ahead and it's up to you if you want to roll damage or moon magic first.
I'm gonna roll damage first.
You okay?
Who knows what that moon magic is gonna do?
Fair enough.
Where is it?
The die hid from you. We're all so nervous, y'all. It's getting there, but you all are hurting.
Oh my god. I rolled exactly 30.
Oh my god, that's
That's
twice.
twice.
Twice in this
That
combat.
is twice now. Absolutely. All the other elementals suck inside of the crystal. It remains in the air, but it does manage to only retain its powers of air.
Incredible.
Now I need the moon magic.
Okay. 80.
Oh, well, that's nice. Some butterflies appear.
That's nice.
They flutter around you.
And I
It's a
use
good
my
outfit.
I use my movement to fly up and flutter around with them.
And
Aw.
flower petals also begin to materialize. And
It's so beautiful.
it's gorgeous.
It's lovely. We love
Can you edit
it.
the music there real quick to be just nice and lovely and then go back into
Yeah, definitely. At the end of your turn, Kit, it creates another storm, of course, and I've lost that word, of St. Elmo's fire. I need Constitution saving throws from all, please.
Sorry.
Didn't it go through all of its legendary actions?
It just had its turn.
Yes.
2 things.
I'm ready.
Thing number 1, it should also needs to take 14 points of radiant damage.
Uh-huh.
And thing number 2 is I think I would actually like to use 2 points of solstice magic to quicken the spell so that I can give myself healing hands.
Sure, fair enough. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, so I need Constitution saving throws from everyone. No, you're rolling right now. Flik's body.
Which the
It's a
modifier?
+2.
It's a 6.
I'm not gonna do it.
Sorry.
Kit,
I'm using my inspiration.
do it. I'm so listen. Last minutes.
That is a 15.
That is enough, actually, for this one.
11.
Bria's body not enough, and
23.
Biz 23 is enough. So the two of you that failed, your speed is halved, and that brings us. Oh, Mirko's unconscious. That brings us to Biz.
Should we also have the speed?
Okay.
Do us-
Um,
Since I can barely do anything with it in the air.
I mean, there is one. Well, I guess it's in the air right now, so we're gonna have to save it. But I mean, listen.
Are the crabs getting
Also-
dropped from the air? Because if that's the case, then I'm fucking the Colin Crab army.
If anyone was gonna do it, I really do feel like it should come from
Kind of agree.
Byzdera.
I do
Crab
kind of agree.
army!
Hey there, y'all. It's me, former tidier of the community, now crab speaker. I speak for the crabs have no tongues. But they do have pincers, and they want to use those pincers to fight. We're probably all gonna die right now, but I hope we don't. 'Cause it's been real interesting ever since y'all showed up and got banished and unbanished and convinced the council to let us go up to the surface and all that. Sorry I forgot your names. Instead of personal names, we tend to refer to people by their use jobs, so I've just been thinking of y'all as heroes. Oops, gotta go. Pincer's gonna pince.
Liara has no idea how this is gonna work, but she does her job. She tied, and from hundreds of miles away, Tide just starts throwing crabs. And there is elemental air and wind. There's gusts of wind that Octavia conjures that carry the crabs across the leagues. And the crabs go to the beast and they start grabbing it out of the air and cutting off its lightning scales. The crabs do 40 non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And you watch as the crabs tear the beast apart.
What?
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Crabs.
Are you kidding me?
You watch as the crystalline form of the beast falls to the ground. And this time, when you hear that suction noise, it's the crystal itself. And left in the middle of the four of you is the central node. It's bigger than the others, but it's there. And it's cracked. There are pieces that have shattered off of it. And you see the elemental colors inside raging against the sides of it. And then they find one of the cracks. And in a somewhat unprecedented display of unity, they hammer away at that crack, and there is a blinding flash of light. And when you can see again, the central node is dust. And you look up, and you see 4 creatures. You see a firebird. You see an enormous stone turtle. You see a serpentine storm dragon. You see the Leviathan floating there, somewhat smaller, able to, in a scope that you can comprehend. And they are looking down at the 4 of you. And you know that this creature that you just fought was sort of mindless, bestial thing, motivated by rage and hunger. But when you look in their eyes, there is intelligence, sentience, and understanding. And they don't speak. They don't smile. But you feel gratitude. You feel the gratitude of millennia. You came to destroy a creature that has wreaked havoc on civilization over and over and over. And you did that. But you also freed these creatures. They wrought destruction when they were separate, but there was a balance in the world with them. And when they were imprisoned, that balance was thrown so far off. And these creatures that are intelligent, they give life to the world. Were trapped because mortal kind didn't understand. They were afraid. And they wanted power. And as the feeling of gratitude fades, so too do the four figures. They dissipate into mist, sparks, and embers, and dust. And a wind comes by and blows them, and they disperse throughout the world. And you know that you may never see their like again. But the balance and the natural order of things that they represent is safe. Kit, you feel that harmony. That you felt your first day here. A dream or a memory or a vision. This is what it was. You look out and you realize that there are people who have followed you and laid down their lives for you. They are warriors thanks to you. And you find that over the course of this battle, the topography of the central island changed again. And you look out from the crest of a hill. That's where we'll leave it for this campaign. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for being with us on this journey, for watching this episode and all of the other episodes that came before of The Last Refuge. We do still have a couple of episodes left for you. We have stories to wrap. We have epilogues to tell. So do come back and find out what happens to our four adventurers and the rest of the world now that that force that kept this world from growing, from prospering, is gone. We got 2 more, and we will be premiering those on Twitch on Wednesdays, twitch.tv/DMJazzyHands. Come hang out with us. Something tells me more of us will be around for these later episodes, so come hang out with us and chat as we watch these stories at the end of our tales together. Of course, if you can't make the live shows, podcast audio and YouTube uploads will be up on Thursdays, so check those out as well. As always, I want to thank my story consultant, Robert Hopf. Without whom this story would have been very different and very bad. And of course, I want to thank all of you for sticking with us all these years. I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, DM Jazzy Hands, and with me I have
Byzdera.
Kit.
Bria.
And Flik.
Happy gaming, y'all.